To another video. This video is going to be more trading related, and specifically we're going to be talking about previous week's trading for the students at the academy that are currently on stage 3. So stage 3, similar to the previous video that I've shown you guys of another student go hard hitting a 500 pip target 3 times. I'm going to show you guys this week's results of Rafika, Hussein, Tariq, Sim and Hassan's week of trading, where they all managed to catch 500 pips overall, and a bit over 500 actually, with about 45 trades being the largest quantity and 21 being the least. So to go through some of their trading styles and how these guys have managed to hit their 500 pip target, so you guys can also see how these guys are day trading. Most of them are day trading with a few swings here and there, so let's just get straight into it without wasting too much time. First student I want to go through is Hussein. So Hussein's number was overall 21 trades, so he took the least amount of trades amongst all of them. Majors being taken on 6, 15 crosspair trades, positive 677, the negative was 80, and overall was 597. So that's on average 36 pips per trade, and his strike rate was also really good as well. So I'll go through that, his tracker first. And Monday, as you can see, he took 2 trades, GBP and ZD, GBP and ZD. That was a short, and that was a risk reward ratio of 1:3. So a short on the NZD USD that I was going for, and that was a buy on GBP and ZD, which both of them managed to hit targets of 50 pips. So 50 pips target, both of them precisely. As you know, we don't do crosspair analysis, as we say, of support resistance and such. We do analysis on the major and replicate that over onto the crosspair. So GBP and ZD, that was a great trade here, which he managed to catch 50 pips out of. And Tuesday, so Monday, he got about 100 pips, called it a day. Tuesday, as you can see, he's taken a few more trades. GBP USD took a loss of 10 pips, 15 pips, 15. So about 3 losses, 40 pips in total. But the remainder of the profitable trades were over on top of 30 pips plus, so 30, 50 and so on. So GBP JPY, another scenario you can see here. He took a GBP USD short, but this short he also placed this over on GBP JPY, and that GBP JPY trade is the one that you see profitable, or 50 pips. This one profited, but this one did end up hitting his stop loss of 10 pips, even though you can see there that it was a really tight stop loss, but this one there, even the 15 pip stop loss didn't get hit. So again, another good trade, GBP major, and then putting that onto the crosspair, and that does good. Similar way, the opposite happens when you tried it on Euro USD. So Euro USD, the major took profit on, and the crosspairs hit stop loss of 15.15. So Euro USD scenario done great, but his crosspair trade ended up hitting his stop loss, even though it doesn't really show it as stop loss hit down here, but I think because of spread again would have taken him out on the other 2 trades that he had. So that's again good scenario. So waiting patiently to do some precise entries, crosspair high and lows and with P lines. And then you got another scenario there, Euro NZD, that he's got between another 50. For Wednesday, he tried again. So what you got to see that most of his trades are risk reward ratio wise high in number. So he's got 1 to 5, 1 to 3, 1 to 2, 1 to 1.3. He's got but most of his trades are over 1 to 3. So that does show a good overall average. So even if your stop losses were great, in this case it wasn't that many losses, but even in the worst case scenario, if his losses were bad, that would still take him in profit. So compared to previous week, 7th to 11th of September, you can see that here he's taken a lot more losses in that week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, yet 550 positive, he caught 469, and overall he still managed to come out in positive of 89. So that's why his risk reward ratios did go well. He evaluated at the end of the week what he needed to do, and this week was a much overall better week. So more quality over quantity approach compared to the previous week, where he took a lot more trades in terms of numbers, and this week he kind of went down to focusing on quality. So evaluation was also very strong. He did a nice weekly evaluation of his notes. That was good. And there's other stuff which shows that his overall psychology is very good. So that was last week, 14th to 18th of September. I got another student, Rafika. She managed to catch 31 major trades, so she's passed her cross pairs target. She's now in majors 31 trades by itself, 607 positive, 66 negative, 541 overall pips. So still close in target with Hussein's overall, but her strike rate was 76% success rate wise. Hussein's was about 68%. So she had a slightly better success ratio. And this was her log, as you can see. Monday she didn't trade. She actually left Monday out. Tuesday she traded. All of her trades hit profit on Tuesday. Wednesday she hit about 207 pips overall. Took a few losses here. And Thursday she traded. So she only traded Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Friday she didn't trade as well. So overall in total she still managed to catch 541 overall trades. Rafika's also another video which Nadeem covered previously before, and on that video you can see more in depth of her trading style. But again, what do they all have in common? The 10 pip stop losses, she's using 11 because of spread, and and her risk reward ratio wise is very good as well. 400, 40, 40, 40 she's using. Majority of her TPs are 30 plus, and she's using some trades that are going, maybe she's protecting her trades after they go into profit, so moving the stop losses to break even, and then ended up, I think it hits break even. So she was using that technique as well on these following trades. So these were pretty decent trades, and all of them had a stop loss, all of them had a take profit, all of them had a very good restored ratio, and they all logged at the end of the week. Slightly different type of evaluation that she's doing compared to Hussein's one, but overall still evaluated, detailed. That was last week, 14th, and this was a week before that, 0709. Again, another strong week of trading. She managed to catch 565 that week, but a lot more quantity of trades down here, so compared to the 2 weeks. So she could kind of cut down the amount of trades that she's taking so that she can focus more on quality. That's the main focus right now. The week before that, 3108, this was when she was focusing just on cross pairs. Again, a lot of quantity of trades, but overall still coming out with 638 pips overall. So 3 weeks in a row, you can see, and I think this was the 4th week that she also caught 563. So this was the week of 2408 to 2808. So that one started off pretty bad. So this is what usually would happen to her: is she would go in, Rafika would come in, she would be trading, Monday, Tuesday she may have a bad day, and then by Thursday she may even give up. So this happened before, but we tried to make sure she always resets her mindset at the end of every day. So to start off each day is fresh. As you can see, Wednesday, Thursday she turns it around, Friday again turns it around. The remainder of pips, for about 429 overall pips, were caught on Thursday and Friday. So again, importance on making sure that at the end of every day, if it's in a trading plan, to reset rather than taking losses personally. I think that is really key. When she managed to do this, you can see 563, 4 weeks in a row she managed to catch positive pips overall. But the weeks before that was she's been in stage 3 for quite a period of time. So this was the week before. So this was the overall pips: 85, 198, 2707, 112, 112. That was a week before that, 0208. So again, this was, as you can see, 0308 should start on Monday, not have a great day, sometimes give up. Tuesday, Wednesday she was trading but not so consistent. So 198 she caught the other that week, of which week was that? 2707. 2007 week was about 85. So again, it wasn't really not coming close to target. So 341, but recently 4 weeks in a row she's managed to up her game because her trading plan has been much better. So that's Rafika. Hussein, 2 different trading styles. One is focusing a lot more on quantity, and another one is focusing a lot more. So Rafika and Hussein, 2 different people, 2 different targets. Rafika coming close to the end of stage 1. Hussein just finished first part of stage 1. So he's going to be moving to the next part, which is trying to trade only cross pairs on the file and trying to hit the 500 pip target for the week. And then we've got another person, we've got Sim here. Sim, so he's taken the most amount of trades amongst all of them, 45 trades, 31 majors, 14 cross pairs, 939 positive, 357 and 582 overall. So a lot more trades compared to the other two, and you can also see by the hour of time input. So he's put in 5 hours worth of input throughout the week to get these 45 trades in. So that means the amount of time that it takes him to analyze the market and input the trade. Overall, he spent about 5 hours, much more than Hussein and Africa who managed to do it for within 3 hours. This is a week 7 tracker, 1409, so it was last week. As you can see, NZUSD, so he's taking a lot more trades quantity wise, and he's taking cross pairs, some news trades he's taking as well, news trades here. But again, risk reward ratio wise, a lot better with Sim, except that he's using a bit more 40 pip stop losses here and the 30 pip stop losses and such. So we've got a few there and a few there with cross pairs. But this is his trading plans. He's giving a bit more breathing space for his trades, and majority of his trades are 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 2.5. The rare one here and there, 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. But other than that, everything is 1 to 2. The others, 1 to 3 is what they're using. But he's allowing his trades a bit more breathing space, which is a bit better, I guess, for his trading style, the type of trades he's taking. And as you can see, he's also got a daily Monday weight call, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday overall 582. Again, logging wise, could be a bit more neater. For example, the cells are not really aligned properly and such, but again, this is something that we can work on. But the core is actually logging and tracking day by day, which is helping him now hit target. Now that he's in week 7 of stage 3. Then the next person we have Hassan Khan. Hassan Khan, he's taken about 30 trades, majors, 18 majors, 12 cross pairs, 701 positive, 133 negative, overall 568. And if you look at his log as well, Hassan Khan's log would be pretty good. Let me show you. I think I opened it before. This one. Yeah, this is Hassan Khan's log, 13th of September 2020. And again, risk reward ratio all seems to be the same, 15 or 10 pip stop losses on all his trades. The profitable ones are 50, 50s or 27s. So 50 pip stop losses, so 50 pip take profits, always the keys to go. 1 to 5 risk reward, 1 to 3, 1 to 4. This is what's going to help you hit the 50 pip, 500 pip target. A lot of people get stuck with trading and they say I can't hit target, but you're always trying to go for 10 pips, 10 pips, 10 pips. You're not going to be able to catch 500 pips overall in a week. But if you're trying to go for 50 pips most of your trades, it'll be a lot easier. So this was his first week of trading, but he's logged both of them in 1 week. So this is from 4th of September, 14th of September all the way to 18th of September, and this was his first week in stage 1. He's got a few as well. Overall for that week he managed to, I believe, he caught 231 overall pips in the first week. A week before that he had like half a week of trading, and with half a week of trading he caught about 90 pips. So 90, 230, and now coming to 569. So logging once again could be improved in certain areas and aspects, but majority of his trades are a mixture of London, New York, and Asia, London being the most prominent out of all of them. And he's taken quite a mixture of currency pairs. He's not relying on one or the other, and he's not also relying on shorting or longing. It's quite a diverse style going on, so he's not relying on one thing or another. So if one thing doesn't work out next week, he's always keeping that open mind to try out different strategies. Now next person, we've got Tariq. So Tariq down here, 36 trades, 36 majors, 0 cross pairs, 697 positive, 166 negative, and 531 overall. So Tariq's log, very nice clean log. So he's got again 10 pips stop losses, 10 pips stop losses, 10 pips, 10 pips, 10 pips amongst all of them, and his risk reward ratio again is mostly 1 to 3, 1 to 4, 1 to 5. So very good risk to reward ratio. Majority of his trades, all of the trades they taken was only on the majors, nothing other than the majors he's traded, and majority of his session was London and New York, so he didn't trade any Asia, primarily focusing on GBP, USD CAD, Euro USD. So quite actually a mixture. It's not only GBP majors, so mixture of trades, and his trades, as you can see, is logged very nice and detailed. Evaluation was also pretty good. Total input time was 180 minutes, so about 3 hours of input. Waiting time 98 hours. So that's the time, the duration that it takes for someone to hit the target of the trades. So if you're taking a trade and the trade takes 2 hours to go to your favor, that's still being tracked. Percentage increase to capital 10%. So that's again very clean way of trading. So again, another good example of someone hitting the 500 pips, but in a very disciplined fashion. All of the trades were logged, evaluated, and so far so good. So that would be stage 3 passed for Tariq, and moving over to, I believe, the final challenge, which is actually I think he's completed all 3. So let me just quickly check. So as you can see, week 18 he's on, week 17, so he's taken quite a few weeks to hit this target. So minus 97 week 17. The week before that was positive overall 43 pips. Week 15 was about 347. Week 14 was about minus 118. 214 overall. 214 overall, 322 overall. So again, this is why the 500 pip target is actually a big target to hit. Not everyone can do it. Everyone can pretty much do 250, 300 regularly, but hitting the 500 is usually the hardest task. So he's got about most of the weeks that he's losing is about 100, but when he's catching positive, he's coming to about 300 ish. So overall, it would still count to be better. But now, for example, he came close here in week 9, 439 overall, 439. Week 8, 130. Week 7. So every single week he's logged all his trades nice and clean. That's end of the day what's gonna get you the overall. For example, this was 864, 323, 541. So that was week 7. So he's taken about 11 weeks gap in between, from his previous 500 to now the new 500, but in between he's had a load of 300, 400, minus 90, minus 100 weeks. But this is why consistency is very important, and this course is not just like a course where you just get on board and hit a few 500 pips and that's it, you're gone. And he's still in stage 3, so that was in 535. So yeah, he's taken three 500 pip weeks, week 5, week 7, and week 18. So 3 weeks of 100 consistently hit with no severe drawdown. So you don't see like minus 500 pip weeks or minus 400 pip weeks, nothing of that. But steady incline is what we want to have. So that will be a wrap up of this video. It gives you a bit of an insight as to the different types of trading styles, who's trading what way, what type of trades each person is taking, and how a variety of strategies are being used by majority of the students, and not just kind of focusing on just one thing. Like for example, though, you can see some patterns. For example, Hussein, he's evaluated, he's focusing more on shorts, so shorts are working better for him. But majority of his trades, but most of the students are kind of diverse when it comes to currency pairs, choosing, not just focusing on fixating on one or two, even though some like to do that later on. But keeping a variety is always a good option. Hopefully you guys can benefit from this video. If you've got any questions, leave it in the comments. and I'll catch you guys on the next review video of other students who maybe are struggling to catch the 500, and what type of advice and what type of feedback we can give them to improve the trading qualities and to hit the 500 pips or the 10% target that they have been allocated either in stage 3 or stage 4.